Two people can earn the same amount of money and still end up in completely different lives. Not because they're lazy, but because they're thinking wrong. One spends decades working harder every year. The other slowly builds financial freedom. At first, it just feels like luck. And that's exactly why most people ignore it. But if you look closer, something much more interesting appears. Wealthy people don't just earn money differently, they think differently. And most people never realize how dangerous that difference is. They ask different questions. They make decisions most people would never even consider. And over time, those decisions compound into completely different outcomes. Because the biggest gap between wealthy people and everyone else is not income, it's perspective. And that's what most people never question. Most people never realize this until it's too late. And by then, they've already built the wrong habits. Most people sell time for money, work more hours, earn more income. But wealthy people focus on something very different. They focus on buying back their time. Instead of asking, how can I work more? They ask, how can money work without my time? That single question completely changes financial decisions, and most people never ask it. And this is where most people start making a mistake they don't even notice. A mistake that quietly keeps them stuck for years. Most people spend income upgrading their lifestyle. A bigger apartment, a newer car, more comforts. And at first, this feels like progress. But it's actually what keeps them in the same place. Wealthy people think about purchases very differently. They ask one simple question before spending money. Will this make me richer? Or just help me pretend I am? If the answer is only lifestyle, they hesitate. If the answer is assets, they move forward. Over time, that small difference quietly changes everything. This is where things start to break. Most people rely almost entirely on effort, and that's exactly why they stay stuck. Work harder, work longer, take on more responsibilities. And while effort can increase income, it has one major limitation. Effort does not scale easily, and that's the part most people refuse to accept. There are only 24 hours in a day. Wealthy people understand this limit very early. So instead of relying only on effort, they search for leverage. Leverage through investments, leverage through systems, leverage through businesses that grow beyond their own time. And this is where financial growth begins to accelerate. You're not stuck because you don't work hard. You're not stuck because you're not trying hard enough. You're stuck because you're playing the wrong game. This is where discipline alone stops being enough. It's about the ability to delay gratification. Most people want financial rewards immediately. A better car now, a bigger house now, a more comfortable life right away. But wealthy people approach money with a much longer timeline. They ask themselves, what decision today will make my future easier? But here's the mistake that quietly keeps people stuck for years. They treat money as something to survive with, not as something to build with. They see money as a seed. Over time, these small differences create completely different financial paths. Stop for a second, because once you see this, you can't go back to thinking the same way. If this is so powerful, why were you never taught this? That's exactly what we'll explore in the next video.